Yo, YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really downcast. I'm really down in the spirit. I don't know what it is, dude. I think it's the coffee. But honestly, I'm gonna try to still get this out. Yeah, I'm sorry if I sound mellow. I'm gonna suffer and say what I need to say and try not stumble over my words. But anyways, as I was saying, as the title says in the video, I'm here to talk about fasting and praying and other things as well. Fasting and praying for Christians, it's seen as the last resort, you know, and the quickest way to get closer to God, as well as to see things pass through our lives that are God's will. Sometimes you need to fast for certain things, as it's said in the Bible as well. Now, low key, I might be wrong on a few things, so excuse me if I am, but what I'm honestly trying to do is I'm trying to link my personal experience to biblical truth. So if I'm wrong, excuse me, I'm sorry. Take what I say with a grain of salt. To some people, I look like I'm this holy, quote unquote, religious person. One, it's not religion, it's about Jesus. Two, it's only been like 3 years, dog. I'm not like that. I'm not all of that, bro. I'm still a teenager. I'm just the same as you, bro. Jesus just came in my life and saved me, and he can save you too. We just have to let him. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. During my time fasting recently, I came to a realization after a lot of series of fastings, which I did in the past, and that was that I was fasting necessarily to meet a quota rather than spend time with God. And that's not the point of fasting. The point of fasting is to spend time with God, to put aside your flesh, to walk in the spirit, to be set apart, from the flesh. And yeah, that's not what I was doing. Doing that is not good. Like, you guys do not want to be doing that. You do not want to be fasting for a quota, because there is no difference between you and a person that is regularly fasting. Like, to lose weight, there's no difference between you and a person that's regularly fasting to lose weight. And if I were to make a connection, it would be that Jeremiah 29 verse 13, which talks about if you seek the Lord with all your heart, you will find him. It's a promise that God gave. Prophecy promise that God gave to Israel. We are going to be the new Israel. So that promise is applied to us, I believe, at least. Again, I'm not that well into the Old Testament, so please, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But anyways, as I was saying, I was not seeking him with all my heart through doing that. I'm gonna go ahead as well and say that by doing that as well, by doing it to meet a quota rather than spending time with God, you're not having faith in God. You're rather doing it for deeds, right? You're counting on your deeds to show rather than your faith in God. It's a time where you earnestly seek God and only him. And by just doing it to meet a quota, you're just, how do I say it? You're putting your deeds into the equation. It's deeds without faith. And the Bible talks about deeds without faith. Show me your deeds. I have good deeds and you have good faith. If you show me your faith without your deeds and I'll show you my faith by my good deeds. Low key, I was right, but I kind of messed up. Yeah, my bad. I wasn't feeling good that day. Further down the verse, it talks about you need faith and good deeds to make the faith complete. The point is that I was fasting without having faith. I was fasting without actually seeking God. Don't fast with the intent of meeting a quota. Fast with intent of spending time with God, setting time to spend with God, because this is not a regular day. You are actually seeking God with this fast, and you should be seeking God with this fast. I'm gonna give some tips I have about fasting as well. Some tips I can give for fasting. So for fasting, I would say my tip would be set a 3-hour timer to what God's trying to tell you to pray about, or just pray about things on your heart, or that you're struggling with, that you're dealing with, problems you're going through, or maybe you're just thankful about stuff. It doesn't have to be a problem that you're going through. Thank him for the stuff that you have in your life, even the things that are basic, like having a roof over your head, having things to eat, having friends, having people that care about you, having someone you love, all that, or just thank him for the day you had, as well as thanking him for waking up, because not every day is a promise. Then get into personal problems, and once you run out of things you want to pray about, don't end there. Okay, do not end there. Don't end there, because I know for a fact you guys have more that you want to pray about. It's just not coming into your head, right? What I want you guys to do, right, is I want you guys to search up Distinct IV, or just like, I don't know, some relaxing Bible verses, motivational speeches, Bible verses, right? And listen to those. And listen to the scripture of those verses and the promises of God. And think of it relating into your life, or just think about whatever just comes to mind through those verses, right? Think about it. And as soon as something strikes, go ahead, start praying about that thing. Pray about that thing in depthly, and just genuinely, truly spend time with God. And then when it happens again, when you run out of things to say, do it again. Until those 3 hours are literally done, or until you feel it literally in your heart, in your soul, that you have prayed everything that, you know, like you wanted to, or that was on your chest. Like, you'll feel like everything's off of your chest, you know what I mean? That's what I felt, at least. That's what I felt in my revelation during this fast, when I actually did spend time with God. Yes, I'm telling you, like, I actually did find God. I did see him. I did, when I sought him, I did find him. And it was amazing, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is a real issue. Like, we gotta stop trying to meet a quota by fasting. You know, 5 days, you know, 6 days, oh, I went 5 days, oh, I went a whole week without food, you know what I mean? No, dog. No, I don't care if you're boasting stuff to yourself, bro. It's not gonna help you. You know, you're not here to boast to yourself, even to yourself, like, oh, I really did that, you know? No, you're here to spend time with God, and to actually truly seek him, and to actually have his will roll out for your life. And, you know, God willing, bro, I hope it does. I hope he fills you with blessings in your life, and that stuff comes to pass. But also hope you do seek him in them times, bro. Them times. But yeah, I don't think there's much I want to say after this, I won't lie. That's all I gotta say. If I think of something while editing, I guess I'll add it in. But God bless y'all. Have a good day. Have a blessed day, guys. God bless you. And may God take care of you, man. May God take care of you.
No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away!